Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you how to make these stuffed chicken wings. They are golden brown and they're very tasty depending on what you put inside the wings. So hope you will enjoy my recipe. And I had these bake so they're less greasy and they are just cooked to perfection. First of all, you have to debone it. I already have these deboned. In my previous video. I did a step-by-step instruction on how to debone them. But in this video, I will just show one wing that was deboned. So you can watch how I debone it. If you've missed the previous video, you can watch in here and how I debone at least one of them. You can always rewind it and you can see how I debone it. But I will show you how to debone just one of them in this video. So please watch as I mainly focus on how to stuff the chicken wing in this video. So hopefully these look perfect done, but perfect makes perfection. So even though the first few times that you do your wings, and if you have a lot of holes in it, don't worry about it. The more you do, the more better you will get. So have fun, have lots of fun. In here I'm going to show you a quick show of how to debone. You have to go around the bone, go around and around slowly. Use a small knife that you can easily manage and hold on to. You want to slowly cut the tendons or anything that is holding the chicken wing to the bone. So you slowly give it a little cut here and around, keep going around and around until you fully made the circle of your wing. And as you, on your right side, you're cutting it, your left side is trying to pull the rest of the wing skin. And as you're pulling it, you're giving it some traction or tension there so that you can cut around the chicken wing, the bones. So you're pulling it so that you can break it off at the corner there or at the elbow there. You want to cut around the elbow, the soft bones there. You want to slowly cut around that, and you want to be careful not to cut into the skin. So just slowly take your time, just go around the knuckle or the elbow of the chicken wing there. So just take your time, concentrate, and just you want to break off that bone once you go around. Just pull on your left side as you are going around the wing. As you can see, I am pulling on my left hand is pulling as my right hand is cutting. So I always break off the smaller part of the wing, the bone in the wing first. That's easiest to do. Then I go for the big bone. And anything that's left that's hanging there, I want to just like slice it, cut. Just like that. And then I want to break it off. So you're going to continue doing this for whatever or however many wings you have. Here you have a perfect wing with no holes in it. Now remember, I've done many wings and I have been very good at it. Here I'm going to show you how to make the stuffing. The stuffing is done very easily. You can use ground meat or anything that you want to use in there. You can use just ground meat and cheese, or you can use ground meat and noodles just like how we use it in our egg roll stuffing. I use the fresh ground chicken here. I have like half a pound of the fresh ground chicken and I mixed it with garlic and ginger. And here I have some cellophane noodles. They have been pre-soaked in hot water and drained and there's no water in it. It's very dry now. So I cut it to about an inch long. And make sure you don't want too much water, otherwise it'll be too hard to handle. Today I'm using a pre-packaged cabbage assortment of vegetables in here. If you have fresh package, you can use it. Otherwise, you cut your own. It's even more tasty. Then I use a little bit of this soy sauce or mushroom sauce. It's called Panda flavor. And I use a little bit of the golden soy sauce that I use for flavoring. And just a little bit of salt and a little bit of black pepper. You don't have to have black pepper. You can use just without black pepper. And I use 1 egg. Make sure there's no shell that goes in there. But after I do all that, then I mix it thoroughly until I get a sticky mixture. When you have all of the ingredients mixed in thoroughly, it will look like this. It has a sticky look to it. That way it's easier to manage when you stuff it in the wings here. If you have too much liquid in there, you will have a mess. So you want to try to keep less liquid as much as you can, so that's easier to manage when you stuff them. So you first start off with one of the chicken wing. You look for the cavity. Here it is. Each chicken wing has a cavity in there like this. Once the paperclip like bones are taken out, you can stuff it. So what you do is your left hand is holding your chicken wing and your right hand is grab a little piece. You don't want to grab a whole lot. Just grab a little bit so that you can manage. With your left hand holding the chicken wing, your right thumb and your forefinger is trying to work together to push down the stuffing into the wing. So for your first time, just take it slow. Watch first and then you can slowly do that. Take your time. You don't want to overstuff your wing. Just want to stuff it so that you can feel a little full or bump in it. And then when you're done stuffing it, you want to stuff in any remaining meat that is on the edge like this. Just try to stuff it in, blend it in as much as you can so that you don't have all that excess hanging out. It just makes the wing look more pretty and more neat, just like that. Set it aside and then continue to stuff all the wings that you want to stuff or you have already deboned and ready to stuff. So I will be showing several views of how to stuff the wings. Always remember to keep your left hand holding the wing. If you are right-handed, keep your left hand holding the wing and use your thumb and your forefinger. Manage the stuffing into the wing. Now if you are a lefty, you might want to do it the opposite way. But as long as you have it stuffed in, just so that it looks like this, it doesn't overstuff. If you overstuff, your chicken wing is gonna burst when you bake it or when you fry it. So just so it looks like that, it doesn't have to be overly stuffed. Just keep continuing until you have all your wings done. do it from this angle. Here I have my chicken wings all stuffed. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of salt on the top layer and some garlic powder on it. Next I will use black pepper just for a little bit of taste. Once I do it on the first layer, I will flip the wings and then I'll repeat my salt, my garlic, and my black pepper until I have it evenly distributed. Then I will use my NuWave and bake my chicken wings. I will bake it at 20 minutes on high for the first round, and then I will flip the wings and I will bake it for another like 15 or 20 minutes. Just until it's golden brown to the color that you want. So here I lay them nicely on there so that it evens out when it's frying. You don't want to over bake it, otherwise it'll be too dry. Just bake it so that it's cooked. It doesn't have to be cooked too long because it's ground meat and noodles. It doesn't take too long to cook. So it looks like that before it's baked. Then I will put my NuWave together here, just the way it's supposed to be put together. And first I start off with my 20 minutes, and I will flip it once that rings. Then I will switch over. Any stuffing that is left over, I usually bag it up and just use it as stir fry. Take it out when I need to. Just use stir fry, or just to put a little oil on it and fry just like you fry eggs and enjoy with your rice, or even after you fry it, put it on bread. It's very good. And whatever wings I don't use at the moment, I am gonna freeze it. So I'm not gonna freeze a whole lot. I will just freeze about 4 wings. That's enough for my husband and myself for 1 serving. Freeze this. You can label it on this side if you want. Otherwise, you already know that it's stuffed chicken wings in there. So I just freeze it for later use. Here you go. You see that these wings are golden brown and it's very delicious. It's very hot at the moment. Just let it cool down and you just hold the wing and enjoy your stuffed chicken wings. So please comment below and see how hard this recipe was or how easy it was. I would like to hear your feedbacks, whether it is my first video on deboning or my stuffed wings. Thank you for watching my channel.